Now, of course, the Dems have been known to buy elections in the past, but I suppose so have the non-Dems. It seems to be the American way. On the jam line for the Dems is Bel Air Bomber, and
that's Rice Rock for the non-Dems.
And action in the back early as Bel Air Bomber looks to get through, but she's got somebody to beat. That's hitting agenda. And while hitting agenda and Bel Air Bomber are tussling, Rice Rocket gets through. She's your lead jammer for the non-Dems. Oh, Bel Air Bomber once again, as we've seen all weekend long, difficulty negotiating the track in the early going. She goes down, Rice Rocket calls off the jam. Rice Rocket picks up 3 points for the non-Dems. Auspicious beginning for the team in red. Lenore Gore now, the aforementioned. Lenore Gore stepping up to the jam line for the non-Dems. And for the Dems, it's a small fry. Pack is ready. We have some fans of both teams here as the jammers take off. Small fry and Lenore Gore. She's got one skater to beat, and she is able to do so because of the pack situation as Bout Street Blondie goes down for a second and pivot for the Dems. She's back on her feet and going. Lenore Gore picks up 4 points, 4 for Lenore Gore, and she calls it off. Smart play in the early going for the non-Dems. Rose Paratu now for non-Dems and Badass Mama for the Dems.
The non-Dems. 0 points for the Dems.
And 2 whistle signals the start of the jam. As Rose Paratu and Badass Mama, your jammers. Rose Paratu for the non-Dems. Badass Mama. On the outside, she gets her own couple of slice, and she's your lead jammer. Striding out in front for the Dems. Badass Mama. And our first penalty box excursion for hook and slasher for the non-Dems gives Badass Mama an opportunity to pick up the first points for the Dems. She calls off the jam. That's right, and we'll talk about that in the pregame, that there would be an Arlen Specter factor here. Some of these skaters know each other, and they might cross party lines from time to time. Bel Air Bomber once again for the Dems, and hidden agenda for the non-Dems. With a name like Hidden Agenda, you'd think she had to be a Republican, wouldn't you, Paige? Agenda gets the signal, yes. As Bel Air Bomber is going to have to sit down, and that is a big opportunity for the non-Dems. The team in blue now having to play defense. Velocity Raptor holding off so far. Hidden agenda, nothing to lose at this point, as Bel Air Bomber can only sit in the penalty box and watch this one, unfortunately. Oh, and Hidden agenda gets through. been known to get out the vote on election day, and it's not election day yet. This isn't even a primary for this town. No, you can't listen to the early polls, and the Dems have a lot of legendary tactics too in order to get people to the polls. We'll probably do some demonstrators out there for the Dems before it's over. Bel Air Bomber back on the track for the Dems. This hook and slasher for the non-Dems is going to have to go out. But a big jam for a hidden agenda. The non-Dems in red taking the early lead in this one. Battery operated steps up to the jam line for the non-Dems. And let's treat Blondie for the Dems. Blondie giving her team hope. And seeing battery operated step off the jam line and look to advance their team's causes. Battery operated showing some inside moves, and she's your lead jammer. Blondie knocked off the skate, and she's back up and going. She gets through the pack now. And battery operated jamming for the non-Dems. She's knocked out of bounds. Solid block. That was by Harry Pena. And battery operated calls off that jam. Looks like Extravaganza Blondie may have gotten past a couple of the non-Dem skaters before that fourth and final whistle. We'll have to see what the officials take on that was, because they're certainly in a better position to make that call than we are sitting here off the track.
And looks like she did maybe pick up a point in that one, so that means it's 20 votes for non-Dem and points for Dem.
For the Dems now, stepping into the jam line is Charlotte Bicilios.
Number 38, Maya Salt.
For the non-Dems, Maya Salt gets an assist. She's your lead jammer. Nice assist from Condoleezza Slice.
What? He's still awake. Right on.
Condoleezza Slice, of course, will be nothing but Charlotte Bicilios. She's out in the jammer right now. And she calls off the jam. Maya Salt literally calling off the jam before Charlotte Bicilios can pick up points for the Dems. We're rolling down to the 21 minute and 32 seconds